Brother Sean Ali here at Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. And as always, I thank each and every one of you for tuning in with me, giving me some of your valuable time, some of your very valuable energy. And today's brief message is your daily health checkup. That's right. This is your daily health checkup brought to you by Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali, because we love you. We care about you. We want you to be healed. We want you to be strong. We want you to be healthy so that you can successfully enjoy your abundant life. And in order for us to accomplish healing, in order for us to accomplish an improvement of health, in order for us to accomplish being strong and empowering ourselves and being able to enjoy abundant life, it's based on us doing a few life functions properly. Main thing on the list, are you breathing properly? That's right. Are you breathing properly? And what many of us don't know, unfortunately, is that by the age of 4 and 5, almost all of us are breathing wrong. See, listen, I have a book. This is the science, oxygen, the breath of life in atomic form. This is the science that I put together on breathing and proper breathing versus improper breathing, mouth breathing versus nasal breathing, chest breathing versus diaphragm breathing, and how breathing wrong affects you and how breathing right affects you, because oxygen is the breath of life in atomic form, and we are aerobic, meaning with oxygen. So we need oxygen more than we need anything else. See, food, you can go 40 days before you starve to death. You can go 7 to 10 days before you dehydrate to death. But you go 4 minutes without oxygen and your brain is dead to the point where they don't even want to bring you back, because you will be brain dead. You will be a vegetable in a vegetative state. So listen, when you eat, you don't always eat wrong. Every now and again, you might have a cheat day or a cheat snack. You don't always drink wrong. So every now and again, you might drink something that you're not supposed to. But if every breath you take is wrong, if every breath you take is wrong, then that might be the root cause of your present health condition. If you are sick, if you are ill, diseased, it has to occur at a cellular level. So look, if you are sick, every sickness and disease starts at a cellular level. Your cells are aerobic, meaning with oxygen, right? So now, this means that your cells, in order for your cell to be healthy, right? In order for your cell to be active, in order for your cell to reproduce health and perfection, it needs oxygen, right? Because we are aerobic. So listen, when every cell in your body needs oxygen and glucose, it takes oxygen and glucose, the breath of life, and this is sunlight. So it takes oxygen and it takes glucose, a carbohydrate, sunlight in chemical form, and it creates ATP. This is the energy that's a 3-chain molecule. So listen, when your body needs energy, when this is at a cellular level, because you are cells. Your basic common denominator that they can see under a microscope is your cells. See, you can go and get a basic microscope and you can see cellular activity, right? So listen, at a cellular level, in order for your cells to make energy, this is the energy it needs to sustain itself. This is the energy it needs to keep the DNA and the chromosomes intact and to manifest them as it's supposed to be. So when you're looking at cancer, this is an abnormal growth of a cell. How does your cell become in a condition that it grows abnormally? See, you have this ATP. When your cell needs energy, it will break one of these molecules loose. When this energy, it uses for life. So when you are, this is how we work with oxygen. So if you breathe wrong, listen, if you breathe wrong, meaning that if you mouth breathe, if you chest breathe, these are breathing wrong, right? When you mouth breathe and chest breathe, they call this shallow breathing. You cannot get a full breath of air. You're getting, when you breathe with your mouth doesn't have hairs, mucus membrane. It has no way to warm or clean the air. So listen, we are looking at a cellular level. So when you mouth breathe, you're getting dirty, cold air, right? When you chest breathe, you're getting a half breath. So listen, at a cellular level, when you mouth breathe and chest breathe, you introduce all of these pollutants to your cells, because when you breathe, this oxygen is dispersed throughout your body. The ability for your body to clean, warm, and purify the air is done in your nasal cavities. See, that's your filtration system. That's your ability to clean and purify this air, so by the time it gets to your lungs, you have a fresh breath of air. But when you breathe with your mouth, when you breathe, you are breathing in the product of your environment. So if you are in a toxic environment, cigarette smoke, this is why cigarette smoke kills. This is why CO2 kills. Because when you don't breathe, when you breathe it in you're swallowing it. And it's going straight into your respiratory system. Your pulmonary circuit, your heart goes to your lungs to get that oxygen, and then it disperses it throughout your body, beginning on the left side. So if you mouth breathe, you are swallowing the pollutants, and you are introducing these foreign elements. You are introducing these carcinogenics, these adaptogenics, these mutagenics, these poisons into your body. The number one cause of death, heart disease. The number one circuit of your heart is the pulmonary circuit, where it sends unoxygenated blood to your lungs to become oxygenated, then comes back to your heart. So you are introducing pollutants to your heart. You are introducing pollutants into your bloodstream. You are introducing pollutants into your biology. And once they get inside of you, anything can happen. But we are looking at a cellular level. So how does the cell become corrupt? How does the cell become sick? Your cells need oxygen. Without oxygen, your cells start to oxidize. Listen, when you take in a half breath, when you chest breathe, see, your chest is not designed to move. It's designed to protect. That's why you have your chest plate and your back. See, this is where your most vital organs are at. Your life support system is underneath your chest. So your chest is not made to move when you breathe. You have a diaphragm. We have a diaphragm. See, so if your respiratory system is here, your diaphragm lies underneath your rib cage. See, so when your stomach goes out, it makes your diaphragm come down. This causes your lungs to inflate. So when your stomach goes out, your diaphragm comes down. This causes your lungs to inflate. See, so this is how you breathe. So if you put your hand on your stomach, and if once you feel your stomach go out, this is causing your diaphragm to lower. This causes your lungs to inflate because your body is not made to go out. It's not made to expand that way. So when you breathe, when your stomach goes out, this moves all of these cavity down. This causes your diaphragm to lower. This causes your lungs to expand. When your stomach goes in, it pushes. When your stomach goes in, it pushes your diaphragm back up. This deflates your lungs. This is respiration. If you breathe with your chest, it is impossible for your chest to expand enough for you to get a full inhalation of oxygen, the breath of life in atomic form. If you prescribe to religions or are spiritual, in the Bible, Genesis 2:7, when God created man, he caused that mist to come over the earth. He formed man and he breathed into his nostrils. He breathed into his nostrils and man became a living soul. If you subscribe to Islam, in the Holy Quran, Surah 4 verse 1, when he created man, when Allah fashioned man from that black mud, he breathed into their nostrils and they became a living soul. So in your nostrils, you have hair, you have your mucus, you have your nasal cavities that clean, purify, and warm the air. So by the time it gets to your lungs, you have clean, fresh oxygen. Your cells, they need, this is how we breathe properly. This is the basic function and anatomy of our respiratory system. Your mouth is not connected to your lungs. I'm sorry, you have it, your trachea is in the front. This is where that cartilage, you can feel it. See, it's made of cartilage because it's made to protect your ability to breathe in case you get a blow to your neck. Your esophagus is in the back of your neck. So when you go to eat and drink, things easily slide down the back of your throat. You have to force yourself to breathe. You have a piece of cartilage over top of your trachea called the epiglottis. This piece of cartilage, it prevents food and water from coming down your trachea and you drowning yourself. See, so when you go to breathe with your mouth, you have to force that epiglottis open and you have to force this cold, polluted, dirty air down into your trachea. And you are literally killing yourself. In the book, see, in the book, we have it for you. See, we teach you. See, your esophagus is in the back of your throat. Your trachea is in the front. That's where the cartilage is at. See, your esophagus is made to move so you can swallow. See, so when you breathe with your mouth, you force all of that cold, polluted, dirty air down into your bronchial tubes. And now it's no filtration. You have no ability to filter and warm and clean that air throughout if you breathe through your mouth. All of your filtration, all of your ability to clean and purify the air is in your nasal cavities. So listen, if you have trouble breathing, you can create, this breathing treatment that they give, they make you connect something to your mouth to introduce into your respiratory system. That's not a breathing treatment. That's actually doing more harm than good. How do you get an asthma? Those that suffer from asthma, you don't always have an asthma attack. It's when you are breathing wrong and you are surrounded by pollutants and you use your mouth to breathe and you introduce one of those triggers, one of those pollutants into your bronchial tubes. It's not an asthma attack. Your body is trying to save itself, so it will close those bronchial tubes to stop you from killing yourself. But you never breathe right. So you get the inhaler and you hook it up to your mouth. But your mouth is not how you are supposed to breathe. So listen, you can get an organic, homemade, natural breathing treatment. You can go get yourself some lavender. You can go get yourself some eucalyptus. You can go get yourself some tea tree. And you can go get yourself some sage. Listen, and you can use that combination and you can create a healing, purified, healthy physical environment. So when you go to breathe, listen, now you practice breathing. See, these are made to heal. So if you have a respiratory infection, see, you can cleanse and balance your own body. If you have problems with asthma, while you are learning to breathe properly and learning to stop breathing with your mouth to cause the attack, see, you can now make it easier and fun to breathe by inhaling these oils. They will clean, purify, regenerate your whole nasal cavities. You think you have a sinus infection. No, you don't. You don't have you just need to clean your nasal system. You need to cleanse and purify your nasal cavities so you can go. Woo! Listen, and you can introduce the essential oils of life into you. Life begets life. Tea tree oil has been used for thousands of years to clean, to purify, to energize. Eucalyptus. When you smell this, it will immediately open up your nasal cavities. You will know you're smelling eucalyptus, but it also has great cleaning properties. It has also great mental and spiritual properties. When you have lavender, oh my God, listen, this will calm you. It will help you to achieve mental balance. See, it will help soothe you. It will help soothe and cleanse your nasal cavities. Listen, sage. What do you call a wise person? A sage. Oh, hey. But sage also has cleaning properties. It also has purifying properties. So when you introduce these, you can create your own breathing treatment. You can create your own respiratory healing, respiratory balance. See, you can help yourself cleanse yourself from asthma, because it's only when you breathe wrong that you introduce those pollutants, those carcinogenics, those mutagenics, those poisons into your body. And once they are in your body, they will unlock any type of chemical reaction, including your death. So listen, family, this is a brief daily health checkup, wanting to focus on, are you breathing properly? And to let you know that there is science available. Oxygen, the breath of life in atomic form. Family, this is not a novel. I want to show you how you can empower yourself, or you can render yourself powerless. Because when you think you are sick, you just might not be doing a life function properly, and that is your body signaling you to let you know that you need to stop doing this and then start doing it right. What is an upper respiratory infection? Look, when you breathe through your mouth, you're breathing in all that pollutants. So listen, you have your gums, gingivitis, gum disease, tooth disease. You have your tonsils, tonsillitis. You got upper respiratory infections. Now you got lower respiratory infections. You got asthma. You got bronchitis. You got lung disease. You got heart disease. All of this just from using your mouth to breathe. And you can be introducing into your body your death. And as your brother, I love you. And I want to see you healed. I want to see you empowered. So when you go to the doctors and they do all of these tests and they can't find nothing wrong with you, and you know that there is something wrong with you, see, you got to check, are you breathing properly? Because every cell, in order for you to be sick, it has to be at a cellular level. Cancer starts at a cellular level. Lupus starts at a cellular level. Sickle cell is a cellular level. AIDS start at a cellular level. Whatever can be wrong with you, it has to start at a cellular level. And if you are sick, every cell in your body needs oxygen and glucose, because we are aerobic beings, meaning with oxygen. So when you don't breathe right, you don't get enough oxygen. You don't have enough oxygen in your body. So now your brain cannot, you lose cognitive mental capabilities. You don't have balance. Your cells start to oxidize and die. The DNA becomes corrupted. So when that cell goes to reproduce, instead of reproducing health, it's reproducing unhealthiness. Instead of reproducing life, it's now reproducing death. And instead of you on your way to successfully enjoying your abundant life, you are now on your path to premature death. But you can save yourself. Oxygen, the breath of life in atomic form. Get your copy today and start to learn the science and the knowledge that can empower you to save yourself today. So family, if you or anybody you know needs help, please have them contact us. Your health is your wealth, but your health has to be created. And it doesn't start until you started. In the foundation of life is your ability to breathe. Your legal definition of life is the person's ability to breathe. You can be brain dead, you could be comatose, but if you can respirate, then technically, legally, you are alive. So the catalyst between your life and your death, your health and your sickness, is you Are you breathing properly? I thank you all for tuning in and giving me some of your time, tuning into this daily health checkup brought to you by Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali, because we love you, we care about you, we want you healed, healthy, strong, so that you can enjoy your abundant life. I leave you as I came, the greeting words of peace. Salam alaikum, Hotep, Black Power, power to the people. Peace.